guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Sean. If you are here for the first time, welcome. If you are returning, I'm so glad you're back. Today we're going to be talking about easy meal planning. I'm really excited about this episode. Okay, easy meal planning and still losing weight. Okay, because I remember there are so many times that I've done different diets and I was either organic or vegan or whatever. And the meal planning was the hardest. And I think a lot, you're on Instagram, I'm sure, and you've seen the pictures of meal planned foods and how it looks perfect every single time. And, if you follow someone else's plans or do something like Jenny Craig, every meal is different, every snack is different, and everything is just more and more complicated. And I just want to eliminate the complicated, make it simple, make it budget friendly, and help you lose weight and making it real life. Okay, that's what it's about. That's what this video is about. If it serves you, please comment below your thoughts, because the more that you comment, the more you engage, the more that you share or save, then YouTube is like, oh, so this is a great video. I seriously want this video to become I want it to get big, because I know that the content inside of it is going to serve people everywhere. Okay. Now, the first thing I want to talk about with easy meal planning is creating a simple budget. Now, if you're like, budget, no thanks, click out, whatever, then fine. You can do that. You do have the choice, right? Absolutely. But to make meal planning easy, we have to create a budget, because there's a different kind of perspective that I especially have in my meal planning budget. Is I have it separated in two categories. I have my food storage budget, and then I have my grocery budget. So two budgets for two different purposes, and especially with the rising grocery purchases, it's a lot. Okay, I know that groceries are expensive, so how can we also make it realistic? And so step one is having two separate budgets for groceries. One is for food storage. Another one is for your everyday fruits and vegetables that do not last well in the freezer, unless if they're cooked and already prepared for you to store in the freezer and easy warm up later. And so the reason for a food storage budget is to find those items that you can buy in mass quantity for super cheap when they're on sale. This is when sales make sense. Okay, so right now, meat's really expensive, but when I see chicken thighs on sale for $1 a pound, I'm gonna buy 6 pounds of it. Am I gonna eat it all probably in that month? Probably not, because my husband needs more foods than chicken. If I just gave him chicken, he would lose his mind. So what I do is I will still buy 6 pounds of chicken, at least, if it's for $1. Right? So that goes into the food storage budget. And so then when I have my weekly meals, I then can pull out from my food storage, what do I have in food storage, in making my plans. Okay, so if I find chicken on sale, awesome, I'm going to grab it. If I find bread on sale, I'm going to grab it and I'm going to put it in the freezer. Yes, I have bagels that I bought for 97 cents that are in the freezer. And we're really happy because we really like bagels. And so then when it's time to have bagels, we just pop it out, toast it, warm it up, whatever we do, and broil it in the oven if we're making a lot at one time. And then now we have, perfect bagels 2 months after, it was on sale. So the freezer is your friend. The food storage budget is your friend. And your grocery budget is also your friend, because that's when we work more in the grocery budget when we're actually meal planning. So what you're going to do next, now that we talked about the budget and those two different categories, we're then going to talk about your actual meal planning. First of all, you have to ask yourself these questions. What meals are you most hungry at? When are you the most hungry? And then, what time and what kinds of foods do you like to eat when you like to eat the most? So when you figure that out, then you're going to write it down into your meal planning budget. Okay, so for me, I love to eat lunches, but then I turn my lunches into my husband's dinner, because I don't really eat dinner. and also my lunch is there for my kids' lunch and also their dinner. Or my kids are just PB&J for lunch, and then what I had for lunch as well, they'll have it when Daddy has it for dinner. Okay, so I take inventory, how I want to feel. A lot of it also depends on the weather. If it's colder, I'm probably going to want more of a chili. I'm going to want more of a soup, right? I'm going to want a warmer pot roast kind of food. Like today I'm making a Carne Con Papa, which is a pressure cooked meal. It's a Cuban dish that I grew up with, and my husband loves it. I love it, and it's chilly-ish outside, so we're going to have that for dinner tonight. But honestly, it's going to make so much Carne Con Papa that I'm actually going to make 2 full pots of it, essentially in one pot. So it's going to make a lot of food, and then I'm going to take one largish container and I'm going to put it into another container, and I'm going to put it in the freezer. So when I come into one of those scenarios where I'm like, I'm tired, I don't want to cook kind of days, and I had a rough day kind of days, I'm then going to take that frozen food, and that's going to be it's in the freezer already, warm it up in the microwave, we got dinner. Bada boom, bada bam. Super simple. And so when it comes to those meals also, and that might not work for you, but what might work for you is having leftovers for a couple days. You might say, I'm okay with having jambalaya for 2 days in a row for dinner. So you plan it for 2 days. Okay, now you only have to really worry about 5 different meals. And then you might have a day, you know what, there's a day we actually genuinely really like to go out to dinner, and that's Friday night, because the week's over, we want a cocktail, we want to go have, dinner at a restaurant. So I'm in Vegas, we, maybe Kona Grill or Yard House. Beer sounds so good. I really love beer. Anyway, all that aside, we would pick something like that and was like, okay, well, I know that's going to be on a Friday night, so I'm not going to actually have a meal planned for Friday night because I know we're going to go out on Friday night. And then if it doesn't work, well, then you have your frozen food from your food storage to make something else. Another thing you can do is when you're making your plan, okay, what do I have in food storage that needs to get used up? I currently have chicken breasts, so I'm going to make some teriyaki chicken this week. Okay, easy. I got the teriyaki sauce in the pantry. I got the frozen chicken. I'm going to marinate it tonight. I'm probably going to have it tomorrow, so we have Carne Con Papa tonight, but then we'll have it also on Wednesday, so it breaks it up, and then we have some chicken in between there. Now, not only are 2 meals prepared, but 3. And then I might make a little bit of extra teriyaki chicken, and then I can put it in the freezer for another meal. Or I might say, you know what, we're just also going to have it on Thursday. So we're going to have it on Tuesday and Thursday. Now I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday filled up. Friday is also filled up because I know I'm going to go out to eat. And Saturday, what do we have in leftovers? But I also have some extra food stock items. Like, another thing I keep on hand are frozen pizzas. I also keep on hand things like orange chicken, not from Panda Express, we get it from Costco, but or pot stickers or ingredients for a salad. And then I also think about my veggies, right? So then the veggies go on the side. What kind of veggies am I going to have with those meals? So, and then if you don't have it that day, you can have it the next day. Not a big deal. If it's starting to go bad, then put it in the freezer. Well, depending on the veggie. Don't put lettuce in the freezer. That doesn't work well. Anyway, I hope this little 10-minute video served you, helped you in thinking about your meal plans, and get cracking to it, guys. Go ahead, comment below. Let me know what you think. And I want to do this again, too, this same video again, but maybe a little bit more in depth in different areas. I just hear a baby crying, so I kind of have to go. But let me know what you feel like you want to hear next when it comes to easy meal planning and still losing weight. Obviously, you're only choosing foods that serve you, guys. I want to let that know. You're choosing foods that serve you. So let me know in the comment section what you think. I'll see you later.